only person bullied me in my whole entire life was a girl.
Wait, really?
Bruh, she was serious business. Excuse my language. That bitch had me scared.
Imagine she pulls up to a show.
She getting up that beat. One of the best things that happened to me in my life was getting shot.
And why is that?
It just made me realize like the old Waka died. So I think the horrible was highlights for me. All the happy stuff, it just became miracles. I used to tell my mom, like, look, ma, keep the front because I'm blowing the back. I gotta live. I didn't get confidence in myself until I turned like 30.
30?
I swear to God. Everybody was like, yo, he's so successful. I'm like, brother, I'm succeeding. It's a big difference in my world. I really grew up having real life shootouts. So if you ain't robbing, you're starving or they're robbing you. I couldn't call police. Police wasn't stopping crime. They was coming to solve the ending. I had to survive. I was in a jungle. Like, bro, you bumping it, you get shot. I never ever did not think of my mother, period. People like, how could you say that? You was outside shooting. So I'm like, brother, I was trying to go back home to my mother. It's like I lost my two little brothers. That shit is tough. But that's life though, man. That's the life I chose to live. I got an ultimate get out of jail free card. You don't never see me in jail.
Wait, what are we talking?
That's my first time even saying it. I just thought about that right now. I wanted peace for people around me, peace for friends around me. Like, I never did it for like Waka. I'm not like a self-centered person. I'm one of the people that's kind of hard to pray. Because if I got faith in God and I believe in God, what am I praying for me for? I should be praying for you. So it's just different. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a contradiction. Like, sometimes it's hard to cry because I know God got me. It's just a different vibe. Like, I'm one of the people that is intensively into the word. Like, I'm not, like, I love every religion, literally. Like, some people are like, how the fuck do you do that? People are like, yo, you got religion? I'm like, nah, like, you atheist. I'm like, how? I love God. I like every religion. Every form of religion is to me is a joke. It's like like cracking jokes a good manner. It feels good. Like, religion just feels good. Yeah. So how can anyone be wrong? Yeah. So to me, I feel like they all be right, man.
You feel like human beings are built to worship?
If God say don't worship him, so what that mean? That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm just literally read what the fine print say. But if you have to worship to get on a ship to sail towards God, then hey, that's what you need to do. Yeah. Who am I to say that? That's another thing. I don't take anybody's happiness away. That's just shit. I'm just like that, man.
Do you pray a lot?
Pray every day. I talk. Hey, to me, prayer is talking positive. That's prayer. When people say good things on you, that's a good prayer. People say negative things on you, that's damning you.
That's cool.
So I just look at it in a form of that because I'm trying to like, I just know, man, ego for me is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? As an artist and a rapper, it's just dangerous. Like, and people are like, well, Waka, you kind of contradicting yourself. I'm like, how? I never been out the bubble. I got out the bubble. Now I know, like, okay, you are right. But a lot of people tell you what's wrong, but you got to get a solution. Like, give me a solution, King. I'm stuck. Like, you keep just banging me with a hammer. I'm stuck. I don't know. If you grew up a screw, how the fuck don't you know? All you know is twist, turn, bang. You don't know nothing else. Until people are like, hey, you actually can make your own screws this way.
Are you familiar with Plato's allegory of the cave? You ever heard of this?
What is that?
Plato is a Greek philosopher. He wrote this thing called the allegory of the cave. It's really interesting. You would like it, I think. But basically he talks about this dude that's chained up in a cave for his whole life. And he sees these projections on the wall. It's a shadow of different things. It's a shadow of like a sword. It's a shadow of like a sheep. And he looks at it and he's like, oh, that's what a sword is. And he thinks that the sword is the shadow. And then one day he gets let out and he goes outside and he sees a real sword. And he realizes that he's been living in this cave with an understanding of the world that was incomplete. And then he made it out and was like, oh, there's an actual world where the things are three-dimensional, that things are bigger than I thought they were. And the way he describes it is like very poetic, it's very interesting. I'm not doing it justice, but
man, that's hard. But I just got the experience, man. Yeah, it's a difference. Like, and my imagination is everything. I was one of them kids that was on Reading Rainbow vibes.
Oh, bro,
I was a gangster nerd. Like, I was one of them people that, like, I just can't. I don't know, man. I just can't complain about my situation. Like, it's just impossible to complain. Like, it's literally impossible because I'm in it.
Yeah. Yo, Reading Rainbow was fire.
Yeah, Reading Rainbow was sick.
Yeah,
that shit was sick.
What other books did you read when you were a kid?
Goosebumps.
Yo, what was your favorite Goosebumps book? Do you remember? You remember the one with the puppet in the attic?
Oh, I think I got yeah. See, I be knowing, bro. I just don't like it. Just I got this thing where I just don't want to hold on to nothing. Like I feel like my mind is like a computer. I think I gotta find something that's a smell or feeling that remind me of the moment. Then I can remember everything.
Yeah.
So I'm triggering into that, and it's just, man, life is just a contradiction, bro. I don't care how anybody put it. No matter what you think you are, tomorrow you're gonna be different.
Yeah.
You're gonna grow on it. I'm just a big grower. I like growing on stuff. So again, when I'm in a situation, I'm not complaining about it. I'm in my mind seeing a better situation. So that's what I do. I let my mind lead me to paradise. I don't let people words do it. Sometimes people would talk. A lot of people like, I heard people like, yo, it's so easy to walk something here, believe it. I'm like, see, you're believing that. Like, I'm actually like going through that shit because it's in my mind already. This guy's actually talking the right thing. I can move on an idea like this because I trust myself. Some people is afraid to move like that. They're like, nah, man, I got to figure it out. What the fuck are you figuring out? Like, you got to do it. It's nothing to figure out because you never know what's in the experience. Like, I'm telling you, man, I don't know if I actually talked to God or it was like hallucination. Who knows? I'm telling you, man, God always telling me, like, hey, Waka, do not push people. Because when you push people, you can push them off the edge. You can push them on the ground. You can push them off a curve. Like, you got to just know how you pushing people. And I had this thing, so I should live with this big dark cloud over me because I just want to save everybody. And in the end, all I got was a fuck you, right? Because the things I was saving people from, I was doing like a good lie to people. People are asking like, yo, Waka, like people close to me, like, yo, okay, let's go do this. I bet we about to do this. But the whole time I know it's danger over there. But if I tell him this, it's like I'm hating and crushing his career. So I alter it and do other things, but at the same time, empower him as a person. But I kind of see like, all right, Waka, that could be wrong because I'm not God. Why am I thinking like God? Because I think what's going to happen to him. It's not going to happen to him.
Yeah.
So that's the stuff, me younger and old now, because the power's in the experience.
And people got to experience stuff for themselves. Exactly. Even if you know better for someone, sometimes they got to know better. And they got to go through it, even if it's hard, even if it's tough.
Exactly.
Because think about where you'd be if you didn't go through some of the hard things. You know what I mean?
Shit, one of the best things that happened to me in my life was getting shot.
Yeah.
That was the best. I'm talking about that shit. That was one of the best things ever.
And why is that?
Because I realized I'm famous now. That shit it just made me realize like the old Waka died. Like, yo, you gotta jump in. It actually, that was the start of me moving into myself, but it actually made me even aggressive too. It actually heightened my life. I think me getting my head rammed into a steel gate in 3rd grade was a highlight of my life.
What happened in 3rd grade?
Fucking 5th grade, just jumped on my neck, rammed it into a gate, PS 118.
Damn.
Hell yeah. I think watching my brothers on the ground, I think the horrible shit was highlights for me.
Yeah.
All the happy stuff, it just became miracles.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's just like, damn, it's so ugly and it's so good.
Yeah, but the growth is from the hard stuff.
I didn't put my feelings in either one of them. So it's like, go back to your question, like, yo, the guy with your money in the hood. I never ever, like, I watch people all day, like today, like this guy put money up and like, I don't do that. I spend it. I'm not holding this shit. What the fuck am I holding this for? Never, ever. I just tell them all like, look, ma, keep the front end because I'm blowing the back end. I'm blowing it. I gotta live. Like, in my mind, I ain't telling my mother this, but yo, you're a single woman. I'm a man. I have to find out what you missed in the house as a woman, and I'm your son. I gotta do that. I'm the kind of son that don't go get rich and buy my mother a house. No, I go get smart, rich, and bring it back to my mother. My mother is God to me. It's a difference. Like how Christ to me is my mother and my dad. Like that's Christ to me. So who to tell me I'm wrong? They brought me in this planet.
Yeah.
God know my heart. Like, I'm different, man. If I love God, I gotta love earth first, because earth is where I breathe. If without breathing, I have shit. I don't care about nothing else. The most important thing to me on earth is breathing. If you can't breathe, bro, fuck the sunlight. Fuck everything.
Like, do you do like breath work and stuff? Like, you learned how to
meditate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitely. I don't do breath work because I gotta graduate to that. But I practice Agni-Hotra.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And how long you been doing that for?
Years.
Really?
Years. Super years.
And you felt it's been really, really helpful for you?
I think it's a part of what was the bigger picture for me, of course. It's definitely spiritual, man. It harmonizes everything. The humans, the trees, the animals, the reservoir. It cleans up pollution. It's fire as fuck.
Cleanses you out.
It's literally fire.
Yeah.
Literally.
And you do it every day?
Every day.
How long?
Sun up, sun down.
So right now?
Sun up, sun down.
That's fire.
I can do it all. I got all day fire, yin fire. You can do a lot of good shit, but a lot of good things. But I think it's actually for people that actually like. It's not religion. It's not magic. It's not hoodoo. It's none of this. It's just it's an act from man to the universe.
And how'd you learn it?
It came to me.
It came to you?
Yeah.
How?
It's coming to you in conversation. It came to me.
Did someone put you on, or was it like?
Oh man, it's God, bro. That I'm telling you, man. Nobody go get credit for meditation but you, because you're doing it.
Yeah.
There's no such thing. Meditation, like what I learned from the yogis that I learned from, they like, Waka, this is not about us. This is about you.
But you didn't think it was whack though. Like, I'm sure, maybe if you were young.
I was, you know what it was? I was just at a point in life where like, I was just done. I was like, yo, if I gotta keep living this way, I'm gonna disappear.
How'd you feel at that point?
Like, happy. I felt happily lost. Like, how you so happy you lost. You're like,
no direction.
There's no direction. Like, everybody happy for the shit I've been doing for a decade.
Yeah,
I'm over this shit.
Yeah, what next?
I want to help y'all. Like people, it's sick because people actually made me realize I'm not a monster. I'm not a creep. I'm not a nigger. I'm not this. I'm not this. I'm not none of this shit. Because I go around and I see people's hearts. So I'm looking too. Like sometimes, man, because being where I'm from, I'm not even supposed to talk like this. It sounds pussy. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to be on TV married. I wasn't supposed to be like vulnerable and feelings like this because this is not gangster.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, bro, that ain't. I'm not about to not express myself.
Did you always feel that way? Like
I'm always expressing myself.
Emotionally,
my mother tell me that.
Emotionally in touch?
Yeah, my mother's like, why you fucking talk too much? Like, always tell me.
But even as a kid, though, like in the hood, you were like emotionally in touch. You're like, man, I feel a lot of things, but I can't talk about it because I'll get, bullied, whatever.
Well, ain't no bullying me. The only person bullying me in my whole entire life was a girl.
Wait, really?
Facts. Hell yeah. 6th grade, bro.
Oh shit. Well, that's when they're taller than you.
Bruh, she was serious business. I'm so fucking serious.
She gave you just what, 1, 2?
Excuse my language. That bitch had me scared. Bro, I was really scared of that bitch. Like, I'm talking about like walking off the bus, like afraid, bro. Like she was just big as fuck. And I was like, man, I'm not getting beat up by her. I thought it just crushed my manhood.
And so what did she do to you?
I ran the whole 6th grade year. And then we left. I moved to Riverdale.
She made you move, bro.
My mom's moved. I was happy as fuck, too.
Yo, what happened to her? You ever see her?
Fuck no. I don't care.
Yo, imagine she pulls up to a show.
She getting her head beat. Like, bitch, remember that one? No, I probably wouldn't even notice it, though.
Yeah, she's probably the same height. Same height
For
back
sure.
then.
Bullies, they never grow.
Yeah.
They just get big fast.
Yeah, exactly.
And their brains shrink as they get older.
Yeah. Wait, why was she bullying you? You think she was into it?
No, she asked to be my girlfriend.
Oh.
And I copied my brother's friend that said, I'm going to sleep on it. So she goddamn hit me. I'm going to sleep on it. She's like, tell me when you wake up.
Yeah, I'll put you to sleep. Fucking swing on you.
Oh, no, I'm out. But my brother warned me when I was in elementary school about her. I heard him talking about her on a bus. Like, he was like, yo, you got this girl, yo, she da-da-da-da-da-da. And my brother, woo. I'd never forget that shit. But that's just life, man. I just got, man, I give power to my grandmothers too, man. Like, I'm up here seeing my grandmothers now.
Wait, what do you mean?
I love them. Like, my grandmothers is fire. Still got both my grandmothers.
Really?
Yes, both of them functioning, funny, cool. I got one grandma that's cool as fuck, functioning and funny. And I got another grandma that instilled the word. Like, she prophetic. I'm talking my father's mother, my grandma Dorothy, when she talks, it travels. Like, I could hear her all every day. My mother's mother, Millie, she installs the physical. My father's mother installs the spiritual. So I got spiritual and physical understanding from my grandmothers.
Oh, that's crazy.
My mother showed me structure and strength. My uncle showed me loyalty, love, and keep shit going. And just be a hustler. My brother showed me moral support all day. My cousin, same, all day. So I had it like, even though I didn't have Ferraris or grow up with whatever, however people act like when you poor, that you don't have them, but I was in the hood. But the love was unreal in my house. Yeah. The hood didn't matter. So I cannot act like I didn't grow up with love. It's fake. It's just too fake. You know what I'm saying?
Your mom seems strong. She seems very focused.
Shit, she ain't got no muscles either. That's crazy.
Mentally, though, she is solid. The way you've talked about her is very interesting, that she always held it down.
My mother, she's like my top best friend.
Yeah. Do you go to her for advice a lot?
Hell, heavens yeah.
Still?
Heavens yeah, right now. Right now. Like, Like right now.
Yeah, and she's just keyed in. She's never. It seems like she's never faltered.
Oh, I can pull up my phone. She's sending like funny. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing on Instagram at 3-something in the morning? I face off. She's just cracking up. I'm just like, damn, man, this is life.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's cool that now you have your children, and your kids got to be with your mom, who's amazing, their grandma, and their great grandma, and that the whole family still gets to rock together and still learn from each other.
Yeah, but family, man, my family is like, honestly, just different. Like we all together, but we not.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody living their shit, but when it's just time to be family, it's up. Like, hey, family, we here. What?
You guys get together for holidays, Thanksgiving and stuff?
Yeah, sometimes everybody go to New York, or everybody do this, so people just separate and go to eat everybody's houses.
Yeah,
it's cool, but my true family is my fans. These my relatives. So I actually learned the difference between family and relatives.
What's that?
Relatives is the people I have blood ties to, people that I'm born with. The first people that show me love, hate, trust, conniving, backstab, everything. That's your relatives. They'll teach you what the world's about to prepare. They'll prepare you for what's in the world. Family to me is the people that I built love, trust, bond, care, emotional attachments with. That's my family. And a lot of people, for me, was my fans. Like, they don't even understand it. Like, at the most rockiest moments, bro, like, I could have just fell. But fans was there.
And they held you down.
Oh, yeah.
I got to thank you, as a matter of fact. The very first time that I ever touched a woman's butt, ever in my life, bro. I think I was like 13, 14, beginning of high school, end of middle school. No hands.
Holy fuck.
Yep. At Cotillion in Winter Park, Florida. It came on. Some girl backed it up on me. That's because of you.
Damn.
Changed my life.
Man.
Changed my life, bro. That's you.
I was low-key like a sucker with girls, man. I was really scared to be like a boyfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I know I ain't have my shit together.
Like, as a young kid or even...
Oh, for sure, as a young kid. I wasn't thinking about a girlfriend.
The girls make you nervous?
I just ain't have my shit together.
I mean, who has their shit together in middle school, bro?
I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was in the streets. Like, I was just different. I was like, I see people in love, like writing love letters. I'm like, damn, I wish I could do that. But
you didn't even have like side pieces or nothing? Like,
yeah, girl, but I just couldn't keep up with them.
Who was your first girlfriend? You remember?
Yeah, Puerto Rican girl out of in Queens. Her name was Christina.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah. That was my first real girlfriend.
And you remember it?
Yes, she's actually with me when I got my head slammed into a steel gate.
And she did nothing?
She cried. What could she do? It was a big-ass fifth grader. I was talking about I call his moms a B. He fucking jumped on my back.
She got to pull through, bro. She got to do something. Get a Gatorade bottle, throw it.
She was there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She was there.
That's crazy. And you guys were just like, kid love type thing.
Yeah, kiddie love.
First kiss, though.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. And then after that, though, that's when you moved to Atlanta.
Yeah, I moved to Atlanta second semester of fifth grade.
Mm-hmm.
I get to Atlanta, I had Wu-Well on.
What was that?
Like Wu-Tang had clothes
called
Wu-Well.
Yeah.
I had that shit on, jean jacket, hoodie, Timberlands. I passed out. My nose was bleeding. It was so hot. I came, my mother used to live on Delow Drive.
Mm-hmm.
And this is back when I was on Camden Road, when I used to see like it was like a parade of twerkers. I was like, what the fuck? It was like, yo, this Freaknik. They were selling T-shirts with shit on. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? This is a whole different world.
Never seen that.
Never, bro. And then my brother's like, yo, we going to the club today. I'm like, the club? Nigga, we are kids. Like, bro, I get to the club, it's fucking ticking and booty shaking and skates. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like crews of people jumping up and down, claiming crews, and like, bro, that shit was like a fucking movie. Like, I promise to God, like every day I never in my life not had excitement. It's crazily, it's weird as fuck. Even in New York, I was going to madhouse parties, chilling. Like, I always looked at the positive end because everybody around me was diving in a deep, dirty end. So I'm just like, fuck it, I gotta go this way. Like,
yeah.
But I ain't saying that I was on gangster timing, but I love nerdy shit.
What do you mean?
My first $10,000 was off Pokemon cards.
No way.
My first $1,000 was off Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards? What?
I made Pokemon cards. Selling Blastoise, Venusaurs, all kind of shit.
What was your best card? Be honest.
My favorite card ever? Honestly, it gotta be like It probably gotta be like a Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard.
Yeah.
Like that's like the ultimate 3 combo. The Squirtle. I'm original. I like the Venusaur, Squirtle, and Charmander.
Yeah, the OGs.
Like,
Pikachu type shit.
Pikachu cool, but that was for the girls. But
and this is from the street money, or this is from the music?
This is literally like cards. Like I'm selling Pokemon.
But I'm saying this is the money you got from the streets or from
No, I've got this off selling Pokemon cards. But, hey, Ma, can I get some money?
When you were a little kid.
Yes, bro. I actually came to New York.
That was your first hustle.
Chinatown, man. Chinatown fake Pokemon cards.
Oh, you were getting the fakes off Canal or something? Yo, that's so funny.
Nobody in Georgia had that.
Oh,
only New York.
So you brought the New York hustle down to Georgia.
You gotta know that I was selling throwback jerseys, all kind of shit.
The Pikachu spelt wrong. You're like, all right, don't look at that. Don't look at the picture.
Even when I worked at Burger King, I respected it different. I actually had more money working at Burger King than I did with selling like nicks and dimes because it was more consistent. I did.
Yeah. Every day clock in.
I got a taste of like, I never like dived into anything. I never in my life. I always was just trying shit.
How old were you when you were working at Burger King?
I was late teens.
Yeah. But did you like the job?
I was Mr. Burger Man.
Yeah. You smashed any of the girls in the kitchen?
I was working at Burger King with Tender Chris's first drop.
Really? And where? This is in Atlanta?
Yep. Old National.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
What was the worst day on the job at Burger King?
That was not.
You liked it?
Bro, I promise you, man, it's my right hand, bro. I'm really appreciative, bro. I'm not the kind of person that do not accept gifts. Like I'm just not like that. It's just, bro, because I just miss a lot of shit I love. So I always told me I'm gonna take love with everything. It took a lot to get here and grow to it, to actually trust and be vulnerable enough to. But vulnerability is where you see who's human. That's like the moments of like, okay, this guy, I fuck with him, man. Like he opened up, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard because people don't open up.
Yeah.
Because people don't have time to open up. People don't know why they opening up to you. What are you using it for?
Yeah. If you got hurt before from opening up to someone, it's gonna be a lot harder to do it again.
Pause, but I'm gonna open up water, right? Because I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I don't mean no malice. So no matter what picture you paint, I'm gonna put a canvas in that motherfucker, and somebody at Christie's auction is gonna buy it. That's how I think.
That's fire.
That's exactly how I think all day, every day. It don't matter.
And even if people would come in and be like, "Oh, Walker, you're soft. You're talking about your feelings. You're opening up too much."
I'm soft. Come lay on the pillow. I bet you get comfortable. I'm telling you, just throw words back at it. You gotta be like that, bro. Like it's no like, I don't know, bro. You know, I grew up at the Jon Snow, the medieval time shit. So I just look at words like pow, pow, pow. Like
medieval times?
Like battling, yeah.
Wait, you would go to medieval times?
Fuck yeah.
Bro, I just went for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
That's my shit.
That shit was fire, bro.
Yeah, I just look at words to me. I could actually not, like mentally, I could turn words into people. Yeah.
Like you visualize it that way?
I promise you.
Oh,
I can actually see it right now. I'm dead ass serious. And I trained myself to do it. Because I ain't have nobody to talk to. I don't, like, the shit I was experiencing, nobody around me actually knew it. Think about this. When I grew up, there was no professionals. There was no real estate agents. There was no real contractors. There was no investment brokers. There's none of this shit. The only thing it was basketball players and rappers and drug dealers.
Yeah. You got 3 choices.
Just being a hunter or go to school and become something that your imagination take you. And
yeah. And so you tried the basketball route for a little bit.
I was just selfish and lazy.
When you were playing ball?
Facts.
Do you regret that at all? Like if you could just talk to 18-year-old Walker, be like,
no regrets. You can't even pay me to be 18 again. I don't give a fuck how much money you put on the table.
You wouldn't want to be 18.
What? A kid?
With the wisdom you have now, though?
Nope.
Really?
Because you ain't gonna get the respect. Difference.
Yeah.
Man, I love being 37. I love it.
Do you think you'll love being 38 more?
Fuck yeah. And I don't want to talk to no young ass girl, nothing. I don't even play with kids. There's nothing to talk about. Like, y'all, good luck, motherfucker. Get to the third quarter. I passed the first half.
Well, this is because you got cool grandmas.
Yeah.
Your grandma is like, you're like, oh, being old is dope. Like, there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not afraid of growing up. Like, that's why I see guys getting like Botox and stuff now. Have you seen that? Trying to look younger.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I'll let it rock. Whatever my face does, I'm cool with it.
And then the overall picture to it is, I'm disrespecting God.
Yeah, God made you. He wants you to age. This is his plan. You gonna fight it?
Honestly, I don't know no plan. I just know God made me like this, and why should I change it?
Yeah.
On account of it's there's nothing that for me. It's not what I'm talking about for other people. For me, I don't see me looking younger, cooler, wiser. Anything could be better than how I already look.
Yeah.
I can't just imagine like, I'm gonna change my nose today. Like I just like why?
Yeah.
It smells good to me. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah.
I'm just being 100.
I mean, it's the insecurity.
I lose my hairline. I'm about to go bald. Then fuck it.
Now you got a good hairline.
Yeah, for now.
Nah, that's just solid, bro.
Yeah, for now. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, 5 dreads fall out.
Yeah.
Shit,
but were you ever insecure, like when you were a kid?
100%.
What kind of things would make you insecure, you think?
I didn't get confidence in myself until I turned like 30.
30?
Yeah.
Bro.
I swear to God. I never thought I looked good. I had intelligence, nothing.
Really?
I swear to God.
You dropped Flocka.
No confidence. I was raging. I want to. It's like me, if you see me in Flocka, it's like me putting a rocket over me and whenever the fucking rocket blow up, I'm gonna learn how to float.
Wow.
And that's what I did. I learned how to float. Everybody was like, yo, he's so successful. I'm like, brother, I'm succeeding. Like, it's a big difference in my world. Succeeding in success. I really grew up having real life shootouts every day.
Yeah. In
real life, bro. It's not a game. I really grew up really fighting motherfuckers. I really grew up, if you ain't robbing, nigga, you're starving or they robbing you.
Yeah.
I couldn't call police. Police, it wasn't stopping crime. They was coming to solve the ending.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it was not no disrespect to them. I had to survive. I was in a jungle. Mm-hmm. It's not like people, I had animal instinct people. Like, bro, you bump a nigga, you can get shot.
Yeah. You look at someone the wrong way.
You get cut in the face. Like anything. So it's just like when you know this shit, you don't adapt to it, you respect it.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to be the king of the jungle, but a fucking lion live in a safari.
Mm-hmm.
A lion get ate in the jungle every day. And you see it every day on television. People that play kings, they die in jungles.
Yeah.
Every day.
What do you think of these like white kids from the suburbs that want to do like a street lifestyle?
Because they in the streets, their parents ain't teaching them shit. It ain't them kids. It ain't the rap. It's their parents. I'm a parent, I know. It's nothing to talk about. Everybody like blaming everything but their own fucking parenting skills.
Yeah.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
And so
if you don't like what your kid doing, you fucked up as a parent.
Right. And they like to blame music.
Admit it.
Yeah.
When you admit it feel better, it sounds better, and you actually can have a solution to fix the problem.
Yeah.
That's all.
And so what do you think the problem is? These parents are not telling their kids like...
Again, I'm not God. I don't know. I just know my problems.
Yeah.
See, 3 things I'm not fucking with, man. It's religion, politics, and relationships. I'll never tell nobody about those 3 in their life because who am I? I'm not God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, your children, I assume, live a very different life than you lived when you were a kid.
Yeah, my daughter, she definitely do, but she got a different scenario in her life. So I guess it's just different. But we're in a different era, though, bro. Like,
yeah.
We got internet now. This is different. For my daughter, the only thing my job was to do is to install class and have a strong mind.
Yeah. Everything
she do will be wonderful after that. I raised her. I trust her.
Yeah.
If she want to dive in things that I don't agree with, who am I to stop her? But I'm her father. I'm with her every day. I'm damn sure gonna try to stop her. But you know what I'm saying? But that's her life.
Yeah.
Like my mother tried to stop a lot of things with me, and I damn sure ain't listen.
Right.
But look at the outcome. I just loved my mother though. I never ever did shit not think of my mother in my life of living. Literally to this day, I never in my life do anything without thinking about my mother. Period. People are like, how could you say that? You was outside shooting guns. You was doing this. I'm like, brother, I was trying to go back home to my mother. Like, I could go back to my brothers. Like, I lost my 2 little brothers. Like, that shit is tough. You know what I'm saying? The 2 guys that made you feel like a superhero. It's just different, man.
So even when you're doing the street shit, you're still thinking about your moms? Fuck
yeah, because I was trying to get my mother out of it. You think my mother's job was to do, she do a lot of humane work, right? And no matter how anybody could say anything, I actually seen how people treated my mother. It's a difference. I could have actually put anger towards it. You know what I'm saying? I could have actually like have revenge on a lot of artists, a lot of famous people that did a lot of just evil shit to my mother.
Disrespectful.
And my mother never retaliated with evil. It's always Waka fuck them. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this ain't how you raised me, but all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mother actually showed me, you can actually beat negativity with positivity. She actually showed me that shit.
Was she religious?
Nah.
Really?
Nah.
That's interesting.
She's just a good person. Her religion was be a good person.
Yeah.
It was not about to sit and yell in the church and none of that shit. It was not to scream black power or fuck white people or fuck this or fuck. My mother is nothing like that. She automatically see you for you. You cannot come to her flexing front. You could be a 3-legged purple and green alien. If you come to her house respectful and this and just a good person, my mother fucking with you.
I love it.
That's just how she raised us. Literally.
That's so cool. But that's great perspective, though. You can't really control what other people do. And that a lot of people, I think specifically men, they view, letting things go as being passive and being weak. When really, that's sometimes the strongest thing you can do.
That's actually, it's actually the art of letting go and the power of no.
Yeah.
Them's two things that I think every American should know.
It's way harder to do that, though. I think it's easier to get revenge. I think it's easier to get your get back. And it's harder, I think. I think it's easier for your ego. If someone does something wrong to you, I think it's easier for you to be like, I'm going to go get it back, than it is to be like, you know what? Fuck them. The way your mom did.
But you actually just answered it. It's actually not easy for you. You just told me what it was easy for. What? Your ego.
Right.
Is that you?
It's part of you.
But is it you?
I mean, now it's philosophical. What is you?
Ah.
Yeah. The ego's in there, though.
And there go the shadow work right there.
Yeah.
So once you get them challenges, now you on you.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like music was a calling for you when you were young?
I feel like music for me was the devil's gift, but God's present.
What do you mean?
It was a present from God, but I took it like it was a devil's gift in the beginning.
Mm.
And I never seen like I never. Well, I can't say I never, cause I actually know the moment like when I was like, all right, fuck that, I'm about to just go all in. When I wanted to think like, fuck, I turn my hood up, cause when I actually dropped my first record, it wasn't about no hood shit. It was about nothing. It was actually about fuck my money up.
Mm.
And then I said, nobody fucked with me, by the way, and this is a real fact. Not my family, not my friends. Nobody believed in my music. Not one person.
Really?
Nobody. The only people that really was just like with me is my brothers. But nobody else was not fucking with me at all. And probably I say Chaz and Dunk. Chaz, Dunk, my brothers. And my mother's always gonna be my mother. But nobody was fucking with me. And then when I dropped my song and it started just making like some noise, now people like, oh man, like wow, he ain't got to put the hood on, he got to do this. And now you see the obligations. Now it took me away from what I was trying to do was get out the hood. Now I'm putting the hood on. So now you got hood instincts. I had to learn that at being grown. Like, where did it go wrong? And that's when I started diving into that shit heavier. I was actually being more ghetto, more hooder, more this than I actually was as a person.
Oh, interesting.
But then when I got in there, I started thinking like, holy fuck, I know what I'm here for, bro. I'm here to show people another way. I was like, nah, that shit can't be true. And I was just living. But the way I was moving, it was not normal. Like, I was doing the abnormal shit, like going into the worst of hoods, really getting like peer pressure, like, nigga, buy guns, nigga, yo, let's get some bricks, yo, da-da-da. And I never did it. And I'm always the person that be like, yo, what the fuck though, like putting you in the hood? I say, yo, if I was in your seat and you come to me talking about guns and drugs, I'm killing you. I'm trying to get out. You keeping me in this bitch.
Yeah.
So when I spoke logic into people, every time the devil presented himself, I hit him with God's logic. Crushed him every time, from Cali to Atlanta to Chicago, anywhere you could think about, everywhere in the world. Brussels, like, it's gangster shit everywhere on earth. Literally. I was in fucking Vancouver, it's gangster shit. Like, it's everywhere. But I was the guy that hit him with logic because they never seen a guy from the hood have fun. People cannot understand why the fuck is he drunk in this club. People die here. But my theology is, nigga, I'm not dead. I don't give a fuck. I'm out the party. Yeah. What are you talking about? You gangster? Take a shot. I don't give a fuck, bro. Come in, bro. Like, but I just got things where I don't know, man. not thinking how you think.
It's interesting how you weren't resistant to it though. Like I was saying before, like a lot of people, if they find out about like an EDM festival, they would be like, nah, that's white people shit.
I remember being the only rap artist in EDM shit, period. Like festivals, the only person close to like being on that was like the old school rappers.
Yeah.
Oh, when I say old school, I mean older than me. Like the Lil Jons, the Ludacris's. But on some like street shit, nobody.
And you didn't see it as quote unquote white people shit.
No, fuck no. I said hell no, because it wasn't just white people in there.
Right.
Just because motherfucker got light skin, he white. Hell no. Just because you white, what the fuck is white? White only exists in America.
Yeah.
Like you go to these festivals, people got their nationality, their flags in the air.
Yeah.
Their culture, their heritage. They come in with culture and heritage like, yo, this is how we rock. Oh, this is how we rock. Oh shit, we together.
Yeah.
It was more of that vibe. I never went there to see like, oh, black people. To be honest, shit, the hood clubs is more lit than EDM. Respectfully. Like in the hood, niggas is sweating, pushing, like it's lit, but it's aggressively lit. You see what I'm saying? It's the same shit. Like it's not no difference. Like EDM reminds me of when I was a kid growing up. You had Fat Man Scoop or Flex or anybody like doing blend tapes. My uncle like blending the music with this and dropping it different.
Dance
it's the
music
same.
Yeah.
Rap had electric rap music.
Yeah.
Literally. They had ERM before it was hardcore rap.
Yeah.
Like
Funkmaster Flash, like all these guys.
I'm saying like blend music. The blend tapes, if kids today could go back in time and Google blend tapes, how DJs blended the music with different beats and acapellas, that shit was way litter.
Bro, it was disco. Like a lot of it came from like disco. It was like disco break beats. It was literally like Poland dance music.
I don't know. I never knew music that deep.
Right.
I was too busy trying to survive and listen to who was here. Like,
Did your parents play it in the house?
Yeah, but my mother, man, I got my family's outside, man. They played the concrete, man.
Yeah, always.
Well, yeah.
Always. And then at what point when you're coming up are you like, yo, I gotta level up. I gotta get off the street shit. Like, do you remember the moment where you're like, I gotta get out of this?
I don't think I would never be off it.
Really?
Why would I? I'm leaving them there. It's crazy because I'm like, wow, I'm successful, but I'm actually around kids that will actually take my life if I fuck them over. They'll attempt to, excuse me. That's psychotic.
Right.
Hanging around people that actually they'll risk their life on a basis of you disrespecting them. And here go me. You disrespect me. I'm literally gonna erase you out of my life. Like, I don't even have to touch you. Me not fucking with you is way worse than putting a bullet in you. Yeah. Way worse today.
And you also don't expose yourself. You can't go to jail for not fucking with someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you lose
I ain't
your
going
freedom.
to jail anyways. I don't give a fuck.
But that's a good mentality. I feel like you live by that.
Like, I got an ultimate get out of jail free card.
Oh, okay. Wait, what are we talking?
I've just got one.
Wait, what's that?
You don't never see me in jail. Never.
What's up, guys? We're going to take a break from this amazing conversation because you need an attorney. Yes, something happened to you. You might have got rear-ended. Maybe you had an accident at work. Something happened. Who knows? That happens here. You know Brandon, our amazing producer. He might have an accident at work one day. You know what I mean? He might be switching the cams, split a fingernail. I don't know what could happen on a podcast. You know what I mean? Anything could happen. And if that happens to you, it's going to be hard to find an attorney. I know that. You're going to go on a website, you're going to go through all these different people, and you're going to be like, oh, I don't know who to pick. It's going to be so expensive. I'm in over my head. And that's where my good friends over at Morgan & Morgan come in. Oh, yeah. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. Over 100 offices nationwide, over 800 attorneys. Now, here is what is amazing about Morgan & Morgan. It is for real. I know these dudes from back home. They are legit. They are the best dudes. And here's what's amazing about them. Morgan & Morgan, it's never been easier to submit a claim. Yes. If you want to submit a claim, have someone look over what happened to you. They can check out your whole case, and it's very, very easy. You don't got to go through a whole thing. It's a website, and within 8 clicks or less, you can submit a claim to trusted attorneys. Again, this is 8 clicks or less. It's like ordering food on Uber Eats or like buying something on Amazon. That's how easy it is to submit a claim with Morgan & Morgan. I know what you're thinking, Mark, I'm sure these guys are awesome. I'm sure they're going to do a great job. I'm sure it's easy to submit a claim, but it's going to be so expensive. It's not. Because Morgan & Morgan has this amazing thing where they tie up their interests with your interests. Yes, you don't pay a single dime, not a single penny, not a single peso or rupee unless they win your case. You heard that right. Their fee is free unless they win your case. That's pretty amazing. You got nothing to lose. So if you're ever injured, what I want you to do is check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, I want you to go to forthepeople.com/Gagnon. That's right, For the People, forthepeople.com/GAGNON, or dial pound law, pound 529 from your cell phone. That's For the People, forthepeople.com/Gagnon, or dial pound law, pound 529 from your cell phone. This is a paid advertisement. That's how you know they're legit. They got legalese in the legalese. Let's get back to the show.
How high is this? How high does it go?
As high as I think.
The get out of jail free card? Is this a connect? Is this a connect, you mean?
Yeah, my connect with God, my connection. I'm telling you, bro, I don't even see jail at all.
Yeah.
I get pulled over by cops. I just, in the heat of shit. I've been pulled over 3 a.m. country towns and still got respect. I cut all my lights on, put my keys in my fucking ID on top of the window and cross my arms and roll every window down.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
You know why? Not because I'm black. Because I got enough respect for your job. I don't know what the fuck you deal with every day. You are listening to dispatches of rape, killing, stealing, all this shit every day. So from my knowledge, you just as gangsters, if not worse than a guy on the streets. You actually need to get mental evaluations every month. Because you think life is full of corruption because that's all you work in. So I actually can sympathize with you, so let me help you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've always been like this. When I was younger, police sit me down, get my ID, I give them my social security number. Back then, they're like, damn, like, yeah, nigga, I'm not hot.
Yeah.
So at least out of this group, I'm not your threat.
And then how do cops treat you when you do that?
Way different.
Cool.
Way different.
Right?
Like, oh, this guy ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
I really don't. Because if I'm guilty, I'm telling you, I don't have time to fucking play. I just don't.
You got respect for everyone like that? If they show you respect?
Even nigga disrespect me, I got respect.
That's the best mantra. Life is, my dad used to always say this, life is 90% what happens, or 10% what happens, 90% how you react to it. And that if you can't control how you react to things, then you're not
in control of yourself.
You're not in control of your life.
At all.
Someone comes up to you and disrespects you, you have to fight them. Ugh, you have to. Just because I call you a pussy on the subway, you have to. Now we have to fight. If someone says that to me, I can move past it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna push me and you're gonna put me in a violent situation, then yeah, we have to fight. But anything that's just words, like, I'm not gonna risk my life. You know, I don't know if you have a weapon. I don't know if you have a knife. I can control how I react. I don't need to just be completely at the will of how you treat me. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Is that how you see things?
Shit, spot on.
Yeah.
Or you can let emotions like gods.
What do you mean?
Think about your emotions. Happy, sad, mad, glad, angry, terrified. Them all could be gods. Or worlds, or theologies, or religions. Which one you go ride on? It's people out here that only live off anger. People that only live off the God of revenge, the God of love.
Yeah.
And then when you get into it, it's duality.
Yeah.
So it's a good and a bad of it. Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Like,
but if you're a slave to only one of them, like, it's going to be a hard time. Yeah, I think there needs to be a balance to a degree of every emotion.
Yeah.
Even the bad ones. There is no bad ones, actually.
Man, it's no...
Anger, sadness, I think they're all necessary.
Again, experience.
Do you feel like you were angry when you were a kid?
Oh, for sure.
Short fuse.
For sure.
And how did you get over that?
For sure. Life.
Just experiencing things.
Man, I'm 37. I can't be angry no more. I think the joke is on me. I'm grown. I actually have every power in my bone to be different. And I live in America. Nothing, I hear people every day on the internet say, America's a terrible place. America is this. I'm like, bro, you are actually tripping. Because when you leave this motherfucker, oh my goodness, and God, and it's not a game.
Sure, America has problems. There's things we got to work on.
America have a lot of people that don't know they grew up in a playpen.
Yeah, this shit is pretty awesome, though.
It's the best.
But you've had the pleasure of going around the world. Like, now, I mean, I know you're booked all the time, you know, just doing shows all over the world.
I actually took way lower money going out of town than I did out the country than I did in the country.
What's the craziest gig that you ever did, like a private gig that someone booked you for out of the country? Do you remember?
Yeah. They had some fucking drug kingpins party.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They didn't speak English.
Which country?
South America.
Whoa.
Yeah, with dancing horses.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Serious.
Dancing horses?
That's how I know I'm not a gangster, bro. I'm so serious, bro. Like, I seen the measures of gangsterism in life. That ain't me.
Yeah, other countries, it gets different.
Bro, I'm letting you know, bro. It ain't me. Like, bro, niggas out here ain't ready for that real life international gangster shit.
What's the most brutal international gangster shit you've seen?
Bikers.
In different countries.
Surprising me.
What do you mean? What's the story?
There ain't no story, but it's just bikers. I seen gangster Indians. I seen like a real Indian man spitting on a camera with cuffs on his wrist on the news while I'm eating at a restaurant in a different country. Like, I'm like, whoa. Yeah. I seen real, like, tri-head movie looking guys. Like, bro, God just let me see shit to the 10th power in my eyes.
Yeah.
And I felt like I always had a choice to, like, be where I wanted to be. Because I never attached myself to nothing. Nothing.
You're never so boxed in by an identity you can't be open to new experiences.
Nah. Fuck no. Anyway, what is a box, man? That's understanding life.
Yeah.
I overstand life.
I love that.
Out the box.
That's my friend grew up in Jamaica. He told me that's like a Rastafari.
There are a lot of Rastafarian ways, though.
That's like,
and I ain't know that. I'm starting to learn that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that idea, like don't speak in the negative, like understand. You overstand things. You don't fall in love. You stand in love.
Yeah, you stand in love.
I think that like there's no you. There's I and I, or I or I. And so the way like some Rastafari speak is they'll say, I and I, and that's me, or the I, and then there's the I or I. So I and then I or I will go to the store, and that means we're gonna go to the store. Yeah. But there's no you. It's just one unity. And that's how they speak. Everything's positive. It's so cool. And you feel like you talk like that a lot.
I ain't get to go, man. I go to Jamaica, man. I want to go see the mountain people. I just want to. That's the shit I like. Like, I love seeing people that can touch earth.
Yeah. You ever kick it with like real tribal people?
Yeah.
Where at?
Around. You get spooky, bro. You gotta watch who you tell who you hang with. But they was nice people, bro. They lived off earth. Like.
Is that in the States or is that?
Yeah, in the States and out the States.
Oh, really?
Facts. It's parts of America people don't even fuck with, and it's like real civilization there.
And you get down with it? Like,
yeah, for sure.
Everything they're eating?
Why not? It's a new experience, not everything. But people just ill, bro. I swear, bro. I was wish people knew how fucking fire they are.
We're the coolest shit, bro.
Bruh.
We are the coolest shit.
Bruh.
What we're capable of? The consciousness? Human consciousness is insane.
But people always say, humans are dangerous. Right? Because they don't understand how cool they are.
Yeah.
They just don't. They just really don't.
Yeah.
I just wish the world tapped back into Earth.
100%, bro. Don't even get me started.
Yeah,
don't even get me started.
I honestly wish that shit. I wish it was more of that taught in school, in elementary school.
Well, bro, this is the craziest thing. So I was talking to an anthropologist, right? And she was telling me, she's like, look, Homo sapiens, you and I.
Anthropologist?
Anthropologist. This is someone that studies like the history of humankind.
Oh, all right.
So literally, her PhD is just in research on what are human beings mostly. And we're Homo sapiens, you and I, 100,000 years old, by some estimates. For 100,000 of those years, we were hunter-gatherers. We were living off the land. We were traveling, following different animals, living in small tribes of like 100, 150, nothing more than that. We would go around. We had elders. We would fight against other tribes, and that's how we existed for 95% of human existence. And then we do agriculture, and that changes all of society. And then we've basically grown out of that agrarian farming culture, which, in her opinion, is actually not that human. Humans mostly are tribal nomads. And only recently have we been actually like farming and like, cultivating crops and like GMOs and changing the food that we're eating and shit like that. She's like, mostly it's just going out, hunting shit, picking fruit off a tree.
Yeah. See that, and that's a perspective from one side of the one group of people. Mm-hmm. You got other people that only eat with the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally. So if it don't grow out of earth, they don't eat it.
Bro, but
it's just a lot of perspectives, man. Like
all that shit works together. Like you ever heard this? That like honeybees, they go out, they get pollen from local plants, they create honey. If you eat honey from your local area, it actually gives you immunity against the allergies of the pollen of that season. And if you're eating honey that's imported from a different town or a different country, you're not getting the benefits of the pollen of your local area.
I said I want me a bees, a fucking
A little beehive?
Yes, bro.
You would do that?
Yes, bees bring good energy, bro.
Yeah.
And they had a vibration that's unbelievable. If you actually like study the vibration, like zzz, that's a fire ass vibration, soothing as fuck.
Yeah. And the way they work together?
Yeah, they hard, they fire.
How do they know? You ever look at
Ants too, bro.
Yo,
bro, ants is gangsters.
Yo.
They gangsters,
bro.
They the real life like generals. Like.
I'm in Costa Rica. We're sitting there. We see this giant ant pile. We're just chilling. Night is going down. The second the sun goes down, ants are up working. How do they know?
Damn.
Literally, like as soon as the sun's gone, ants are up. They start working, grabbing shit, yada, yada, yada. The sun goes up, they go back to sleep. It's crazy.
That's fire.
Bro, I knew a dude that was a beekeeper that had all these bees, and he makes like 50 grand a year just doing bees. And the way he like makes new queens and stuff, like you know how it works, like within a beehive, there's one queen, and she chills and then only has babies all day, and everyone worships the queen. And if the queen gets lost, all the bees follow her, no matter where she goes. Have you ever seen this? There's videos of like a queen bee getting stuck in like someone's car, and then there'll just be thousands of bees around the car trying to get the queen. It's crazy. The way they organize is like a society, and we're not even on that shit. We don't even know what they're doing.
I think we on that. I think everybody on shit like that.
Yeah.
It's just more of a switch. Like the switch was on another way.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I look
life
at like...
mimics itself.
What do you mean?
I think all life mimics itself. It's a oneness. Look at trees. I love trees. Trees' jobs is to come together. That's a tree's job.
Yeah.
That's it. Number one job. All trees come together. I guarantee you leave a road, it'll close right up.
Mm-hmm.
Trees come together.
It's crazy, right?
Oh yeah. But talking like this ain't gangster. You know what I'm saying? Now nigga.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Walker. No one accused me of being gangster. Okay.
In my world.
Yeah, I know. I that's something I'm grateful for. Is I never had the pressure of having to be a gangster. I grew up in a cul-de-sac. You know what I mean? I lived in a suburb. Like you could be gay and people would be like, fire. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit didn't matter. So like I've been on it, and then you just got exposed to it recently, which I'm very happy about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've been on this shit though since youngin. Like bro, I love Earth. Like my favorite color is green. Earth green.
Yeah.
Like, I love Earth. Mm-hmm. So when you used to see like you know what's a fire cartoon that I fucked with? It's like Earth, Wind, Fire, Water.
This is Avatar?
No, it was a cartoon back in the day. Captain Planet.
Oh, Captain Planet. Yeah,
Captain Planet was some shit.
Yeah, he was fire. He was on it.
Captain Planet was fire.
We might need to run that back.
I always was on the Earth and the fire vibes, like all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yo, you ever go camping?
Yeah, hell yeah. Bro, I love I can't live nowhere that ain't wilderness.
Like right where you live right now?
Where I live right now is my whole backyard is trees.
Really? And you go out there?
Fuck yeah.
You believe in grounding? You ever do that?
Oh yeah, in the dirt, of course.
Take your shoes off, put your feet in there?
Of course.
It's great, right?
Of course.
Bro, you're getting me fired up right now. Here's some shit that I didn't even realize, bro. I was talking to this guy, Sebastian Younger. He was on this podcast. He's an amazing author. He wrote this book called Tribe, which is basically like ways that we've abandoned like tribal living. So one of the things he talks about, I mean, he's got a bunch of shit that's great. He sleeps in one bedroom with his whole family. He's got little kids, like they're like, 2 and 5 or something like that. It's him and his wife and his 2 kids. They all sleep on one giant bed on the ground. And his thinking is like, look, every mammal sleeps with their young. We're the only mammals in the West that don't sleep with their young. And parents are always annoyed that their kids wake up in the night, they cry, you got to walk into the room, you got to go into the crib, you got to try to soothe them. He's like, yo, they're crying because they're not with you. Their body is co-regulating with you. And if they're not with you, they're going to feel alone, they're going to feel danger, they're going to cry. And then you have to wake up, you got to go talk to them. If your baby sleeps near you, in the room, in the bed, in a little side carrier thing, they're not going to cry because they know that they're connected to you. And then they're going to chill. Say again?
The bodies, the chemicals,
yeah, exactly. The reactions. They're able to link up. And so I'm looking at that, I'm like, should I sleep? If I have babies, should I sleep on the ground? But there's so many things that we lose.
Man, you got to do what make you feel good. Fuck that.
Nah, but you got to get to the tribal shit.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes people feel good, low key.
Yeah, but it make you feel good. Honestly, man, when you got these ideas, don't think for everybody. Think for you. If you want to change the world, you change you.
Yeah.
Because your change can touch the amount of people that is watching you.
That's a good point.
You got to dive in, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's more so of you.
Yeah, that's a good perspective, actually.
Changing you to if you actually want to help people, you experience it first.
Yeah.
Take the liberty of doing that.
Well, I'm gonna let you know how it goes.
Yeah, and when you do that, then you can be like, "Oh shit, all right."
Yeah.
Now, since I did this, what do God want me to do with this?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did.
You ever do like sunlight in the morning? Have you ever heard of this?
Oh, sunbathing.
Like waking up and first thing in the morning, you get sunlight for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I heard that, but we put coconut oil on us to absorb the sun better.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's fire. Wait, where do you put it?
All over your body.
Oh, that's dope.
You can swirl coconut oil. It pulls toxins out your mouth.
You ever do ice baths?
Nah, I never did that. Hell no.
How are you gonna be like, bro? I'm tribal. I'm eating, but I'm eating.
I just never. That's some new era shit. Like jumping ice. You like, nigga, please.
Bro.
Fuck that, man.
You're like, bro, I'm with the tribal people.
They ain't never say jumping no damn ice.
Some of them, Eskimos. What do you think they went in?
Well, I ain't hang with Eskimos yet. Until I hang with some Eskimos. Yeah. But like you say, you jumping in ice because you're an Eskimo because you're in an environment of cold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Georgia. That shit down there got sunlight on Christmas.
Yeah. You ever do mushrooms?
I tried it, yeah.
What'd you think?
Experience.
Interesting?
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I went to hell.
Really?
On a bad trip and never did it again.
What? Can you explain what happened?
I went to hell.
So you take the mushrooms. Where are you when you?
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I just know I don't belong there. It's crazy. Like, it actually was groundbreaking. Because some people will fight their way out. I just walked out. I was never in. It was a mind thing.
Really?
It was like a spiritual confirmation. Like, Waka's in your head. Everything is in your head.
So how many times have you done mushrooms? That was the last time. Did you see the devil when you went to hell?
Nah, never seen the devil.
How'd you know it was hell?
The voice, the atmosphere, the way the water looked, the way the people looked, the way it felt. Well.
What do you think the lesson was with that?
You walking in hell or heaven as you speak. I don't think you go anywhere. You're already there. And I learned that.
You think it got shown to you for a reason?
Yeah.
And what was the reason to learn that lesson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not fun, bro. It's some shit. It's really, yeah.
Would you ever do ayahuasca?
Nah, I don't need nothing else.
Nah, you're good on that.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little intense. I've never done ayahuasca, but I look at it.
I know who I am.
Yeah. You're good.
I know enough about myself where I don't need to reach no more.
Yeah.
I need to get in it.
Yo, where are you at on ghosts? You believe in ghosts?
To belief is strong. It means nothing else. Is it possible? Hey, I feel everything is possible. I can't wait to see a ghost. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You never seen one?
Fuck no, I'm chilling. We kicking shit. Yo, fuck, how gangster you try to be, bro? We finna kick shit. I'm like, bro, how the fuck you do that? Like, I know me. I'm dead ass serious.
You start swinging?
Bro, what? Ain't no spooky me, bro. I swear to God, bro. I'm really gonna be on some shit like, hey, how the fuck did you just do that? Nah, you gotta come back tomorrow.
Ghost shows up right now.
But hey, bro, how the fuck you do that? But for real, like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, how did you do that? Yeah. I want to know.
Came through the wall floating?
I want to know that.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
Yo, you'd be a good ghost.
Oh, yeah, I'd be a fire.
If you were a ghost and you came back?
Oh, fine.
Where would you haunt, you think, if you were a ghost?
That's interesting. I haunt jails.
You haunt jails? Wait, why jails?
I make sure you never come back.
Wait, what?
I make sure you never come back to this motherfucker.
Oh, that's fire. This is...
I know for me, man, the prisons crush my community. That's, if anything ever did anything, prison did it.
Mm-hmm.
It crushed. It just did some damage to America as a whole.
I mean, intentionally.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. Get some free labor.
That's not. I don't know, but I just know it's bad.
But that's the whole thing. The 13th Amendment. That people, if you go to prison, you're allowed to work for free. You don't have to pay them. And so the more people you get in prison, the more labor you get. And so these prisons are making, the private prisons making tons of money, millions, maybe even billions of dollars for unpaid labor.
But then you got people out here like, shit, I ain't telling him to commit that crime. He did it. So that's argument. So that's why I don't dodge you again. That's why I don't get into people politics and personal shit.
That's fair. That's fair. That's good perspective. Yeah, that's good perspective. Yeah, what about aliens? You believe in aliens?
What's up, guys? We're going to take a break really quick because I need you to check this out right here. This that I have in my hand, I'm playing with it the entire podcast. I'm sure you're looking at it, you're probably like, oh, that's like a little fidget toy. That's Mark's little fidget toy. And it is, but it's much more than that. This is called a fume. It's an award-winning product that has helped hundreds of thousands of people take the bad out of their habits. They have a bad habit. You know the one. You're out late, hanging with the boys, and all of a sudden you start taking some puffs of that, you know, that little devil stick. You know what I'm talking about? But now with Fume, you can kick it to the curb. That's right. Fume right here, instead of electronics, it's completely natural. Instead of vapor, it's using flavored air. And instead of harmful chemicals, it's using all natural, delicious flavors. That's right. Right here, I got like my little mint cartridge you can see, well used. I'll pop it right in here. I put the little thing on. It's a very sleek little design. It clicks right here. It's very nice. And then you go, and I'm just breathing in flavored air. It tastes amazing. It reduces my anxiety. It helps me focus on my breathing, which of course, as we know, helps a lot. And it's got a cool little sleek design. It's very discreet and it helps me calm my anxiety. So if you are interested in taking the bad out of your habit, having a cool little product that makes you feel good when you breathe it, makes you feel good when you play with it, I want you to go to tryfume, TRYFUM.com, and I want you to check out the Journey Pack. Journey Pack is cool because that's going to give you everything you need to get started. Don't overwhelm yourself with like, oh, I got to get this thing, I got to put it all together. Nope. Journey Pack puts it all together for you and it'll get you started on your journey of kicking your bad habits and just having habits. So I want you to go to tryfume, TRYFUM.com, use the code Gagnon, Gagnon, to save 10% off when you get the Journey Pack. That's tryfume.com, use the code Gagnon for an additional 10% off when you order today. Now let's get back to the show.
Fuck yeah.
Where they at?
Can't wait to see him, bro.
Where they at, though?
I think he in the water, as far as I fucking know. I'm gonna be honest. I think if anything, it's some shit in that water.
Coming out of the water.
Oh, for sure.
We only know, what, like 10% of the water?
Water and mountains.
What's going on with the mountains?
That's how I feel, water and mountains.
That's where the aliens are?
Water and mountains.
No, I can see that. So do you think they're even coming from outer space?
What's outer space? Out of your head?
I'm talking like...
But that's the only space I think it is. The only space to me is in my head. The space inside my head.
So stars and shit.
Who knows what the fuck that is?
If someone offered you to go to the moon, would you go?
Negative.
Really? You wouldn't even just want to see?
Like my whole family could go, I'd go.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
I ain't going unless that.
You bring the whole family? How many people is that?
Everybody.
Bro, that's a big spaceship.
Well, I'm not going. That's my point.
That's a big spaceship.
I'm not going.
Might have to be 2 or 3 spaceships.
Bro, the only way I go to the moon in space if you tell me what's in that water.
What? How do they know what's in it?
How the fuck you know what's on the moon?
Because they went there, bro.
That's what they told you, right?
Yeah, maybe. Actually, I don't know. Low key, the older I'm getting, bro, the more I'm like, this shit seems crazy.
That's scary. It's got curiosity. I'd probably go to the moon if I was a great grandfather.
Yeah, that's.
Then I'd be like, all right, I raised my kids, my grandkids.
Yeah, you're 100?
Yeah, let's go to the moon.
Go check it out. What
that's
a flex.
Some shit I do over an 80, 90.
That's an insane flex. You come home and you're like, what's the moon? Only like 12 people have gone. Maybe less, like 10 people.
We don't know who coming back, though. Maybe a motherfucker look like you come back. You don't know, bro.
Bro. You talking about clones?
Yeah.
You think people get cloned out here?
Shit, if you could clone an animal, I'm probably sure I clone Waka.
Yeah, you think we can handle 2 walkers out here?
No, but this Waka just stay home.
Oh.
He'd be the house Waka.
Just playing Brawlhalla.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, playing Call of Duty. And so you would kick it at home, and then...
That Waka go shopping, like, domesticate that motherfucker. Like,
but then the clone gets out there.
Well, he ain't leaving past domestication.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Nah.
So wait, what happens to this Waka? This Waka does what?
Be Waka. I'm him. But my domesticated Waka is number 2.
The clone Waka is the one that chills.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fire. And you kick it with him? I feel like you guys will argue though.
No, I just cut him off when I go home.
Oh, you turn them off?
Yeah.
Can you turn clones off? I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know if you could turn a clone off, bro. You gotta look into that. Before you clone yourself, you gotta really look at the details.
Quite sure you could tranquilize the Waka.
Oh yeah, no, you could. You could probably tranquilize him.
Well,
Yeah, that's a little sketchy though. What?
how is you?
Yeah, but it's like you gotta tranquilize him every night, and then he's gonna start getting pissed off probably because it's you.
Yeah, he fucked me up with that one.
Think about that.
But I'm gonna take that part out of his conscience. Damn, yeah. Nah, fuck
then it's
the
not
clone.
you anymore, bro.
Look, hey, cut this part out.
Yo, where you at on the pyramids? You ever go see the pyramids?
No, I cannot wait to do it.
That's crazy.
I never wanted to do it. Oh, I'm gonna go with Billy Carson.
Who's Billy Carson?
Oh, he's the truth.
Who's that?
What? You don't know who that
No,
is?
put me on.
What? Oh, bro. Oh, I got excited, bro. Boy. What the fuck? Yo, bro, he's the GOAT, bro.
Billy Carson.
Bro, a lot of my quote-unquote wokeness comes from the big dog.
Mm.
He got the forbidden knowledge on Instagram.
Oh, fire. I gotta get him on the spot.
He is the GOAT.
Oh, can I peep?
He is the GOAT.
Oh, I gotta get him on the pod. Yo, what type of time is he on?
Oh, my God. I hear how you talking.
We vibe?
Waka is cool. But the cool shit is where Waka will come Waka from.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of credit in my book.
What kind of stuff has he put you on that blew your mind? Just like one thing.
Bro. Again, I don't talk politics, religion, and relationships.
That's fair.
And I learned the most powerful shit of all three listening to him.
Oh shit! So you can't even speak on it.
Bro, I'm telling you, I don't even want to spoil. I'm dead ass serious, bro.
But he's gonna take
like
you to
anybody ever tell you to talk to us, blowing your mind, bro. I'm letting you know.
He's gonna take you to the pyramids though.
Oh, that's the only person I want to go with.
And so, what's the plan? You're gonna pull up.
He got a whole package trip. You pay for the package and you go walk through the pyramids.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What do you think the pyramids were? You think it was a tomb, or you think it was for something else?
It's a receptor. I think it was just something for energy.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I've heard two things. One, it was like a spiritual receptor, and then the other one.
Yeah, I think it's spiritual to me.
There's this thing called the Giza power plant. If you look it up, you can see a diagram of how they believe the pyramids were used literally as a battery. Mm-hmm. And they're like, they put acid in this room. They put some copper in this room. They were able to create a battery with the whole thing to create energy.
You know, in certain languages, the pyramid means fire in the middle.
Fire.
In the middle.
In the middle.
All right, yeah. Let you figure the rad part out.
Bro, how did they even build that shit?
I'll let you figure that part out.
How do they do it, bro?
It's not hard. The complex shit is the shit you believing in today is making that actually hard.
I mean, one way is that they took these rocks from 100 miles away. They cut them up. They dragged them over there. They laid them on each other. That's a way. Is there another way you think, Mr. Flame?
It's definitely another way for a show.
Hypothetically.
No hypothetically.
What could be another
Billy? You should talk to Billy.
What could he say about the pyramids?
Bro, he's a legend, bro. I'm dead serious, bro. He's really a legend. Like, he's like my Tupac Biggie.
Really?
Bro, a legend, bro.
It's like that. That is crazy.
Legend.
And what kind of stuff specifically? Is it just life in general?
This go down to Billy rabbit hole tonight.
I need to. I'm laying in bed. I'm just gonna start just downloading.
Definitely a week, if not a month.
Will I get out of the Matrix?
Bro. Oh, good subject for him.
You think I'll get out?
Good subject for him.
Yeah.
I don't know what you in, so how can I tell you to get out?
That's fair.
You know, sometimes some people be so stuck in when they out, they still feel in.
Even when they get out? Or did they never
How
get out?
do you know you out? What's in their mind? You physically get out and mentally get out and spiritually let go.
Mm.
Man, you have fun talking to Billy.
Yeah, it'd be fire.
I be wanting to elaborate on a lot of stuff, but nah.
You can't speak on it.
If I can do the fuck I want to do, I don't care about none of that. But nah, ain't time. Nah.
What about Antarctica?
I don't know. If I go, I can tell you.
You think there's some shit going on over there?
Hey man, I'm like you. I see that shit, I'll be like, whew, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Shit, anything possible, man. People only go to the same spots in America.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as discovering America no more.
Yeah.
It was when I was a kid. I'm 37, but that's rarely talked about.
Yeah.
Nah.
What other type of conspiracies do you get in on?
I don't believe in conspiracies. I think them bitches is. I think they're real. I don't believe in. I'm a conspiracy theorist. You can't even ask me no shit like that. I'm what they call conspiracy theorists.
Okay.
Literally.
What's the shit that gets you going though?
The aliens, man.
The aliens is the biggest thing.
Yes, man.
Do you think they're hiding it?
Different like species
Of aliens?
just living beings. I think like that is just. I don't know, man. You ever heard of Tao people? The Tao people? The Tao?
Tao people?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, some interesting topics. Like, I studied them for years, and they big off like people and facial features and how they react and who they are, and like, yeah, it's fire.
And so, what are the Tao people?
Just they study the humans. Like, bro, it's some fire shit out here now.
Are they on Earth?
I told you about it, man. You gotta do. I'm one of them teachers, man. You can't be trying to get all the free lessons. Dig deep, man. Next conversation be fun as fuck.
But I gotta learn about it. I gotta get on.
Man, don't let me rob you from the joy, the experience, man.
I'm figuring it out.
What? It's like telling me how it is to swim. What the fuck? Jump in the water. Backpedal. I'm telling you, my boy, you will love it. Like,
all right, so I gotta look at the Tao people.
huh?
I gotta look up the aliens in the water.
Yeah.
You think there's only one type of alien, or you think there's multiple different types?
What is an alien? Something you're not foreign, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
I guess like not
species.
not from Earth.
Man, different species, man. You gotta just look into it.
You seen the dude that's in Congress talking about the aliens, the whistleblower?
They've been talking about aliens, man. It's in newspapers everywhere. Like,
You ever met someone that got abducted?
nah. You did?
Yeah. I talked to 2 people on this podcast that got abducted.
What?
Yeah. One dude, he was like, I got back from a wedding, wasn't drinking, nothing. I was with my girl. I go into my hotel room. I'm in Miami. I look out the window. I see this like ball of energy. It starts coming towards the window. As I'm looking at it, all of a sudden 2 beings kind of like apparate outside the window. And then they come inside the window. And he calls them gray beings. It looked like a traditional alien. And he looks at them. And as he's trying to run away, he looks at his wife. She starts to scream. Both of them knock out. He wakes up in bed, like middle of the night, 6 hours later, different clothes that he had, like a different outfit or something, wakes up and he's just like, what the hell? Then he has memories of being on the craft and they're like probing him, doing shit to him on the craft, all the sorts of shit. And now he has an entire group dedicated for experiences, people that have experienced it. And so it's like thousands of people that are all in the group that talk about their abduction experiences. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, no, I want to see that.
Crazy, though.
I would love to see that.
It's crazy. So again,
I like shit like that.
He says that his girl saw it. He was like, she was with me. She saw the whole thing.
They grabbed her?
She didn't even get grabbed. She just saw it happen.
So she's still with him today?
They ended up divorcing. Yeah.
Wow.
Because she said it was just too much strain. She didn't want to be involved with it. Crazy.
Nah, bro.
It broke him up. She's like, look, if you got aliens fucking up the crib, I'm out. That was it, bro. I'm not gonna deal with your alien shenanigans. You know what I mean?
Man, that man here crazy.
But he believes that he was like tagged, like you know how like turtles get tagged and like they have their little trackers on them that like we put them on. He was like, "There's nothing special about me. They just tagged me." Oh, the craziest shit. He told me later. He was like, one of them showed up late at night through his wall, like through a portal in the wall, and he talked to him for like 30 minutes. All sorts of crazy shit. He said this one was big. It was like huge, and he was talking to him. And he was like, "How do I know you're real?" And he like opened the door, and then closed it again. And he was like, "That's how you know I'm real. I'm in the room." They were talking like telepathically the whole time, and then he was asking him all these questions, and he was like answering cryptically. And again, it's all telepathic. So he would ask him like, what was one of the things? He was like, "When will I see you again?" And he goes, "On the day of your death." And he was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "And when will that day be?" And he goes, "My time and your time are different." And he was like, "Whoa." So I think he said, in my time, it's today. but in your time, it'll be a different time. So he was like, what the fuck does that mean? But he says he's been experiencing this since he was like 5 years old, going his whole life, experiencing these kinds of things. Crazy. Like once a year, once every 2 years, they come in, check on him.
They gotta be lit though. If somebody know when they go catch you at death or go through walls, that don't kind of sound bad. Like
that sounds crazy, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
That's why I'm talking. I got different theology when shit like that. So.
But I'm like, what is he experiencing? Like, what is he seeing? Like, cause I don't think he's lying. I think he's experiencing
He don't do hallucinations.
He said it doesn't do anything. Say it's
That's fine.
Crazy, right?
Maybe he don't got hallucinate shit when you can see some shit go through the wall.
Yeah.
The hell a blunt go do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ain't no strand for that.
You've done acid, you know what I mean? Like, what, you didn't see that. It's crazy.
I do acid. I'm scared of that shit.
Oh, you never done acid?
Hell no. I'm scared of shit like that.
But you do mushrooms though, but not acid. I never done acid either. I don't know.
Mushrooms from Earth.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And it was in candy.
Yeah.
That got me. Other than that, I would not fuck with. I just smoke pot. Like, that's it. And I don't even do it to be high either. Like it's just like a meditation. It's like some zenny. Like, hey y'all.
You don't feel like the pot is too strong now?
Fuck yeah.
It's
crazy.
becoming
drugs.
It's
That's funny you say that, man. I'm dead ass serious. I was just telling me like, oh, you getting old, Walk. I'm like, this is not weed. This is actually drugs.
It's different.
Yeah.
God had nothing to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
This is man-made.
It tastes good.
But like the shit that comes out of the ground, the dirt weed, like the boomer shit, different. Like I can't even smoke weed because I get too paranoid.
What?
Yeah, bro. I get like, if it's too strong, I start thinking about aliens and shit, and then I get all nervous.
What?
Yeah, bro.
I used to see people do shit like that. I used to be like, yo, how the fuck do you get that far? But I don't know, man. My body don't ever go past a level. It just go to sleep.
But like you had a bad trip with the mushrooms.
I ate a lot.
I guess I did too much weed. I don't know.
3 stems and heads.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
Yeah, you can't do
I was trying to jog.
In real life?
Yes, real life. I was outside by waterfalls and.
I mean, that sounds beautiful, actually.
Yeah, but now when you tripping, the water tell you to jump in.
Nah, that's crazy.
I see dinosaurs, all kind of shit.
You saw dinosaurs?
Swear to God.
Oh, that's fire.
Like touch dinosaurs.
Were you freaking out?
Nah, just I don't know. Everything I thought wasn't possible is possible now.
Because of that, or just?
Nah, it's just I don't know. I can't explain it. Guess we gotta do it again. And again. No,
No, that's interesting. I want to do another mushroom trip, like a good one. But like, I'd space it out though. I don't want to do it too much. I did Molly for the first time 2 years ago, and I thought it was helpful. I didn't abuse it. Like I know you did ecstasy for a little bit, right?
yeah.
How long were you using that for?
Like 14 or like 27, 28.
When was the first time you did ecstasy?
Shit, summer of going to high school.
How'd you get exposed to that?
That shit was everywhere.
In Atlanta?
Hell yeah. That shit was around.
Just actual, like, straight up ecstasy?
Hell fuck yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I never heard that. Like,
What?
no, I always thought that was just like a party drug. Like,
That motherfucker was. That shit was. I ain't gonna flex. That shit had motherfuckers evil though.
yeah, I don't get how that.
He was like,
How does that happen?
I don't know, man. You just act on emotions. Like you just emotionless. Like,
Ecstasy? I feel like that makes you happy.
it could. It excites the emotion.
Mm-hmm. But I know you have this story about the dude that he like did ecstasy and he killed someone that you knew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like
I know plenty of those stories.
on ecstasy,
And Xanax too.
Xanax, I don't know about. I've never really done that.
I mean, I don't fuck with that either. But it's just drugs, man. Drugs is crazy, my boy. Like, actually being an artist made me stop fucking with drugs.
Why?
Heavily. Because as the years went by from being 14, I probably slowed down after like 26. That's when I was like, okay, well, like my mouth, like, I still talk like this right now. That's from X. Like, I can't open my mouth sometimes.
Really?
Because it rolls so hard. You be like, yeah, goddamn. Like,
Yeah.
So now that I talk like this, I talk extremely fast now. That could be like, and I'm quieter. Like I talk quiet as fuck because I used to be high as fuck. So you can't even talk about, hey, yo, I'm like, hey, I'm good, bro. So it's different. I actually could tell the damage it did to me.
That's interesting. And how frequent was the abuse? Like how?
Every day. I pop a pill before noon. Soon as I wake up, I'm drinking water. About before I eat, I was eating a pill. I used to be rolling and people didn't even know it.
That is crazy.
In school rolling, like. But I ain't dived deep into it till like after like 15s when I was like going into 16s. I was like, all right, it's up.
And were a lot of people doing 14,
it? Was they? Wow.
That is crazy. Every day.
And it got even crazier in the 20s. Like in the 20s, I started like, man, it was crazy. Especially dealing with shit with like your bro, like my death of my brothers. Like it was just a lot of shit. I don't know.
Shit gets hard to deal with. And when you got this little being that's gonna make you feel amazing,
you Superman.
Yep.
You the dumb Superman.
It's seductive. It's very seductive.
You're the idiot version of Superman.
Yeah, you think you're Superman.
The idiot version.
And that's the most dangerous place to be.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. And it's very seductive. Like, did you ever do it like at a festival or at like a party or anything like that?
I can't answer
that. Wait, why not?
Hey, let the imagination run.
Yeah. That's crazy you're doing it when you're in school, 15, 16. And then what made you quit? Do you remember like the moment?
A lot of times. Shout out to Mike Will. A lot of times I did it to stay up. A lot of times I did it to be on point in the streets. Because when I was on them drugs, I didn't sleep. Every time I stayed up for 2 days. 3 days, my body be weak as fuck. That shit be hurting. Like your body's, it goes like pain. But that's life though, man. That's the life I chose to live. I know I was doing the wrong thing.
Damn. Even when you were doing it, you knew it wasn't.
Man, there's been times I was so high that I thought I was gonna die. Like I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like high as fuck. Like I'm talking about like to the point I couldn't even move. Like I literally was sitting down and my whole body was just like
spinning.
Like just going.
Off the ecstasy.
It's dangerous, man. It's some dangerous shit, man.
Damn. And was it difficult to quit?
And once I was over, I'm over it.
Really? You just cut it off? That was it?
It was my daughter, though. Really, my daughter stopped everything. It's just the way she started looking at me. It just was like, you're embarrassing.
Really?
But I don't think she never did that. It's just like, I'm embarrassing her. And even the weed, man, like she was like, that's stinky, you stink. So it's the power of my daughter, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if it wasn't for my daughter, I'd probably be fucked.
Really? She saved you?
Oh, definitely.
Because you were young when you had her, right?
She's the apple in my eye. I raised her. It was my ex-wife's daughter. I met her when she was 4 years old.
Oh, really?
And I don't think having a baby is different. Like, that's my baby.
Yeah, that's blood.
And it's like, she was a blessing, man. I'm talking about a fucking blessing. Like she literally showed me the side in life that I didn't experience. So being her father made me experience our father. In a sense. Like,
because your dad was not super present, I guess, growing up.
He was locked up. He passed. He went to jail fighting for a better life for his kids, being a criminal.
Yeah.
I guess. So, fuck it.
That's a way. That's a thing.
I love smoking roaches. It humbles you.
Makes you feel like a kid again?
It makes you appreciate life.
Yeah. That's cool, though, that raising your own daughter made you appreciate being a dad. Did it give you more respect for your dad in a way?
100 times.
Like, because I can imagine if you're a kid and your dad's, in prison, you probably are angry. But then as soon as you grow up and you start raising your own kids, I wonder if it gives you a different perspective. Is that true?
100%. But my father's, like, he's still present, though. Like, his words is ill. Like, his strength, who he is as a man, like, he's standing for something. So it's not like you just gonna fall short of not having a dad.
Yeah.
And my mother was so great at being the mother that you didn't miss shit.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Who was the best role model for you think, in terms of being a man?
The best role model? I think everybody.
Yeah.
It took everybody. I think the only person that could be the best role model is your father. Like, it was a lot of people for me, though. Just for me. If anybody, shit, my brother.
Yeah.
My oldest brother.
He laid it down for you.
He did something that I actually never seen anybody do in my life. I watched my brother sacrifice his own life, his own everything, on accountability of his brothers and his mother being a single mom. Like all the time. Like right now, it's my first time my older brother's starting to accept like me could do stuff for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
He would always be like, "Nah, I got it. I'm gonna do this forever."
My brother can have everything, like literally everything. I would never in my life say no to my brothers ever.
And what things did he sacrifice for you guys?
Time, man, everything. He couldn't even live. Like, I remember one time I was getting church like, yo, I don't got a fucking life, Waka. Damn, man, you keep getting into shit. Stop. Like, he just was scared.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I got shot, I didn't even tell my brother I was shot. His intuition just pulled right up on me. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, my older brother is like, that man was, he's literally like Christ in my life. I'm telling you, my second older brother's my best friend. Like, that's my first best friend ever. He a year older than me. So I always like, it's my brothers. Like, my oldest brothers. Like, my older brother, Kwam. That's like he has no problems. Like, I never see my brother into beef. He literally do not argue with anybody.
Really?
Like, I'm dead ass serious, bro. I watched him when he was 13 punch a big-ass grown man out boxing him. He fell on a guy's car and dented it. Like, my brother's just always the shit. And he ain't nowhere near street. He don't even want to be street at all. He don't give a fuck about it.
What does he do now?
Now he's what he call his fun life. He start engineering. And making beats, and he fire as fuck at it now. It's weird as fuck. And I always tell him, yo, he should be my engineer, Kwam. Like, who else could be better? He's like, no, I ain't doing that shit. I know what I'm doing. Like, all right, bro.
And so what kind of music did he make?
All kind of shit.
It's like different style?
Bro, we really living right now. Me and my brothers, we just living, bro. My other brothers had another baby. Like, we just living. Like, it's no direction right now. I know what direction we in. That's for us. But right now, we living. We living in the moment. It's fun.
Yeah. And how many kids do you have?
My daughter.
It's just a daughter.
Yeah.
I thought it was more kids.
Biological, I never had kids.
Do you think you'll have biological kids?
Yeah, when I get a wife. Shit, I cannot wait, but hell nah.
Right now, you're good.
Nah, I'm not good right now. I want some little walkers.
Yeah. Do you think you want a boy or a girl? Both?
I'll take 100 kids.
Really?
Bro, I want a fucking family, bro.
Yeah.
Wake up, daddy. Like, that's the, bro. People like, yo, you got the life. I'm like, bro, I don't have a family to raise, bro. Like, that shit is like, as a man, that's probably the best gift on planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Having a real life family. Like,
what's up, guys? We're going to take a break really quick because we got to talk about your amazing dick game. Yes, you right now, listen to my voice, my deep, soothing voice. You have an amazing dick game. Mm-hmm. Or maybe you know someone with an amazing dick game. Maybe you got a boyfriend. Who knows? But if you have an amazing dick game, there's a way that you can make it better. And that's with the good people over at Bluechew. Mm-hmm. Bluechew is an amazing service that basically delivers a chewable tablet that has the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, all that stuff, but this is the chew. It's at a fraction of a cost, and it's never been easier to get your hands on the greatest dick game of your life. Mm-hmm. Never been easier. I'm telling you. You can go to bluechew.com and you can submit all your information to a licensed person, a legit person that will then mail you a discreet, very unassuming, but very, very powerful package. You know what I'm talking about? The powerful package to your home. That's how easy it is. You don't got to go talk to a doctor and be like, yeah, you know, I want, nope, easy. You got to just go on the internet, bluechew.com. I want to get the best dick given of my life. And that's how you do it. Easy as that. And for the listeners of this show, of this program, you are going to get free first month of Bluechew. Mm-hmm. You're going to be getting Bluechew for free. All you got to do is pay $5 shipping. That's a cup of coffee. Black to be delivering that BBC. You know what I'm saying? That's bluechew.com, BLUECHEW.com. Use the promo code Gagnon, GAGNON, and receive your first month for free. That's bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And thank you so much, Bluechew. I'm telling you, man, check out this product. Even if you're one of these people that's like, I don't know, I don't really need it. What are you talking about? it could be better. It can always be better. Let's say you're in the 1%, you're about to be in the 0.01% with Bluechew. Now let's get back to the show.
I don't know. My kids won't know what struggle is.
Yeah, how do you think you're going to deal with that?
Because even if I didn't have money, I would not have a TV.
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm struggling. So why the fuck would I let my kids see something better than what we already have?
Yeah.
Now I'm mentally depressing them. See, my mind will go so intensely deep that it would be crazy.
Like, how do you think you parent your kids when they get here? Would you give them like an iPad?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So give them an iPad.
Of course.
So they can use that, but no TV.
No, I'm saying if it was a different scenario. But they don't need a TV. They got an iPad. It's a TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would I not make my kids go with the modern now? It's my job to teach them the past.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my job to force it on them.
Yeah.
It's dumb. You keep your kid in the past now.
You think you'll give them an inheritance?
Oh, I kind of battle with that.
Yeah, what do you think?
I got a way of doing it.
How do you think you'll do it?
Not in a lump sum, though.
Mm.
Nobody deserves a lump sum of money that never had money.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, it's straight up.
That shit dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
Mine going, it's dangerous.
It's power. You just gave someone a bunch of power.
We watching in hip-hop.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you giving kids a lump sum of money. They on camera high. They kids.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you got this.
How was that? Fuck, you know how embarrassed? You know how embarrassed my mother probably was watching me on YouTube rolling off ecstasy, talking in email and interviews. I mean, that's my first time even saying that. I just thought about that right now. That's crazy. You do shit unapologetically. Like you're young.
Yeah, and you just get money.
Yeah, fuck it.
With checks hit, no responsibilities. Never had shit before. Yeah,
Mortgage is cheap.
That's the thing. That's why I don't blame these like young artists, musicians that like people give like Justin Bieber such a hard time. They're like, man, this kid driving around in his Lamborghini. Like, you remember all this? It was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, but
I'm like, bro, he's a kid. Like, you just gave him $20 million.
Again, people love pointing problems with no solutions.
Yeah.
He's a kid that's seen a problem in his life. He's lonely, bored, et cetera, et cetera. So the solution he found was buying a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
The solution he found was whatever the fuck people was talking about him for. That was his solution because nobody provided a better one.
Yeah.
Everybody quick to keep talking about opportunities and what they did. That's money. That's not it. It's not.
Do you remember the first check you got that made you go like, oh,
yeah,
shit.
I had $98,000 check.
$98,000.
Yeah.
And what was that for?
Some music shit.
Like a concert or a song?
Actually, like from a label.
Oh, really? Like in advance?
Nah.
And how old were you when you got it?
23, yeah.
And what does your brain do when you see
I'm about to cash this motherfucker, go buy some peas.
Yeah.
That was my whole first shit. Just being honest.
Yeah. Just immediately, like.
Yeah, but I want to buy a house, though, immediately. Like, for my first bag of money, I went to buy me a house, ASAP.
You did?
Yeah, I bought a house, ASAP.
In Atlanta?
Yeah, right down the street in my same neighborhood as my mother.
How cool is that?
I stay right by my mother.
I'm
trying to live with my mother to this day. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
At 20-some years old, buy a house in your neighborhood with your mom.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Because when I leave, my mother can watch it.
Yeah. And you have kids there.
Yeah.
Grandma's so
it
close.
was deep. Like the Waka house, the Waka experience was like, it was lit. Because I called it the Waka experience because it was my house, but it was really ours. Like I was in the house, I never kicked people out ever. It was always open door. If you ain't have nowhere to live, everybody know, yo, we can stay at Waka house.
Really?
Facts.
You had people that came through the like
friends of friends. And, yeah.
Really? All different types of people.
Yeah, a lot of them famous right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you share who?
Yeah. If they share it, they share it.
That's crazy. They would sleep on your couch.
I sleep on our couch.
That's cool.
If it wasn't for them, we won't have this.
Yeah.
I just so happen to be the voice.
I mean, that's crazy.
I knew what I was doing, who I was pulling in there, but I ain't gonna hold that over their head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's respect. That's so cool just to have an open door. Like, yo, anyone that needs to come through.
Oh, for sure. Nobody sleep outside. Not happening.
Take a shower.
Not happening. No one sleeps outside.
We got a couch. It might not be the nicest thing.
No one sleeps outside. Not happening.
That's awesome.
Not happening.
I mean, that's do you
to this day not happening.
Do you like to do charity stuff? Like,
of course.
Like what kind of stuff? Like
anything charity. It's therapeutic.
You see a homeless dude, Throw some.
But
some
people that's homeless don't want money. They don't really. They homeless because they chose to be homeless.
Yeah.
Not everybody homeless is homeless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I knew a couple homeless dudes I would ask. I'd be like, man, like, what's going on? He'd be like, I chose this. He's like, I don't want to get tied down. I prefer to be free. And I was like, all right, so that's what you want. But like, what kind of charity shit do you like? Like what? Like how would it manifest that like would bring you the most joy? You think?
I think hunger.
Mm-hmm. Feeding people.
Yeah.
Kids, everyone.
Yeah. One of my goals was to stop like the food crisis in the world. Like, I think like the world, if anything in the whole world, nobody should ever be starving.
Yeah.
Well, it's too much resources,
Especially
too
now.
much access to help people, to let people starve.
Yeah.
It's too much, bro.
You ever read about like how much food gets wasted, how much food we throw away every year? Like in America alone, it's something crazy. Like not like food off your plate that you don't finish. I'm talking like canned food or regular ass food that just gets thrown away.
They do?
Bro, it's like 40% of the food produced, 50% of the food produced.
God damn.
Trash. Doesn't get sold, it expires. A bunch of shit. Crazy. I've heard people say like just with the technology we have, with the type of farming we have, everyone can eat.
Yeah, everybody cultivated in their back, it'd be like lit.
Even just off like the shit we have in America, like people could eat off that. But it's just infrastructure, it's resources, it's allocation of the food. Money, ultimately. It's a shame though. But how could you do it? Like, there's gotta be a way, right?
One day I'll learn, and I should. Until I learn it, I can't share it.
You're good at learning shit though.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing about the charity thing I thought was very interesting. You mentioned that early on in your career, you gave 70% of your money away just to people.
I didn't even notice that either.
Like, how would that manifest? Like, how are you giving away?
I was living on 30% of my career.
And these are like,
I'm rich as fuck. I'm like, damn, I really could have been like.
But these are like people in the neighborhood. These are like,
yeah, it's everybody. Like,
yo, loan me $1,000. Gotcha.
I could meet a guy sleeping in a truck. I was sleeping in his truck at a supermarket with his family. I'm like, hey, bro, go 4,000, bro. Like it was like
grocery store. You see a guy fumbling with some quarters. Got you.
I don't know, man. I cannot look over the weak, the hunger, the poor. I cannot do it. I cannot. It's hard to go out the country the older I got because I wasn't blind to facts.
Yeah.
Going to like Mexico and it just was tough, man. It was tough.
Yeah, you see the poverty in some places.
DR, the Puerto Rico, the South American. I was like, yo, bro, hell no.
Some of the poverty out here is crazy. Like America's got problems, of course, but some of the poverty out here is.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's different.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, it makes you feel bad. Like, I remember we went to Mexico recently, my wife and I, and like, you just see like a little kid, you know, he's like 7 years old, no shoes on, trying to like sell mangoes and shit, and you're like, damn, this kid's...
but that's our perspective, right? Because that kid could be happy as fuck. They don't know nothing about social medias and shit like that.
That's true.
The poverty I'm talking about is actually seeing a real mother and kids sleep on cardboard boxes with signs out begging for money.
Yeah,
that's poverty.
Yeah,
I think when people selling mangoes and shit of that nature, I think they need knowledge. Because if you gave them the knowledge on how to expand that industrial and put that into an industrial job, then it's different. You can teach them how to communicate. It's like this. If these are all, how you say, tribes, you teach them how to connect and form one company. Now everybody in these tribes know what they got to put in this one company to give to this world. Now these tribes or these neighborhoods can win.
Yeah. What are some of the companies that you're working on right now that make you most excited?
Staffing agency.
A staffing agency?
Yeah, my staffing agency.
How does that work? You just started a staffing agency? And
I joined it. I actually met a gentleman by the name of Ricky Brown, and he had a business that was going, and I joined it, invested in, and I would love to get jobs. He got this thing called "We don't want to rob, we just want a job. We don't want to be on a block with a Glock, we just rather punch a clock."
That's cool.
And I was like, damn, man, this message is fire, man. I fuck with it.
And this is basically just lining people up with potential jobs they might like.
Yes. Another thing I started doing is getting into app development. Yeah. I know a new company that we have. It's called FlyYouOut.com.
And what's that?
FlyYouOut.com. Figure it out.
Is it launched already?
FlyYouOut.com.
Oh, I got to go peep that.
Well, yeah, peep that, my boy.
That sounds crazy.
It's just a countless amount of things. I kind of like talking about shit, though, really. Because it sounds braggadocious. So it's like,
I think it's kind of a good example for some people, though.
Facts. And that's why, that's a thing that's my thing today that I deal with.
Yeah.
That's the hurdle today that I got to learn how to do.
What do you mean?
I got to get over it. I got to just start breaking this shit down.
In my mind, I'm like, I don't know. There might be some kid from the hood right now listening, being like,
Yeah, shout out to Dro. I got Dro as well. It's an apparel line. It's cannabis as well. I have another apparel line called Scrit. We out of Montreal. Nasdaq. It's the music version of Nasdaq.
wait, that's crazy.
Brick Squad Monopoly, my label. I'm about to launch that. It's a lot of shit.
I mean, that's cool. Nasdaq, the music. That's Nasdaq for music.
Oh, trading platform. 100% compliant, SEC approved, regulated, everything.
And so you can buy and sell
my music, my catalog. Waka Flocka turns into Apple.
Wow. So you basically IPO yourself.
Hey, why not invest in my future?
Wow, that's very interesting.
That's fine.
Is that already in development right now?
It's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's done.
Are you interested in AI?
I got that as well. Built that as well.
What
2018.
What are your thoughts on it?
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's here.
It's not gonna stop.
I don't think nothing that stops.
Does it scare you? Artificial intelligence?
Everything's a lot of shit scare me. That's a human emotion. To have fear.
Mm-hmm.
No, do I have a fear for it? No.
No.
Fuck no.
You don't think it's gonna be like take over shit, start thinking of things, try to destroy
Why would I give that idea a power of thinking?
Mm-hmm.
I don't put no thought to that. Fuck it.
You listen to any of the AI music?
Nah.
Nah.
I don't even know the difference if I heard it.
I feel like you feel a confidence because one of your strengths in entertainment is being an entertainer, the live performance, and AI can't do that, not yet.
Never be able to do that.
Yeah, that's how I feel with comedy. You know, as a stand-up comedian, like I don't know how it's gonna take AI a long time to be able to do stand-up comedy. You know what I mean?
Fuck no, ain't no damn. Who the fuck about to listen to a robot do comedy?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know though.
I mean, you can see robots are painting.
Oh no, though.
They make pictures and shit that are kind of fire.
Oh no, though, yo. A robot that had like a Dave Chappelle robot would be fucking.
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. And it doesn't sound like a robot. It sounds exactly like Dave Chappelle. And it's able to come up with jokes exactly like Dave Chappelle. I don't know if it can, but maybe if one day it does, will people want to go see it? It's very interesting. I think about that because it's already able to paint. You've seen the shit it can make, like with painting and like Mid-Journey, all that stuff. It can create pictures that are beautiful. And it's like, whoa, like when is it gonna break over?
Man, I'm just blessed, bro. That's all I can say. If I leave an interview with anything, I'll just say, this glory to God, bro.
Yeah.
God, I'm talking about is a God of love, God, the love with your clothes on, the God that helps you breathe, keep you smiling, keep you with joy, keep you with trust, keep you with loyalty. It's I just can't. I don't know, man. I just wish people tap into the other side, man.
You feel grateful?
I am grateful. I don't think this is a feeling. This is actually a state of being and a way of life.
Mm-hmm.
Just like me having to drink water, I have to be joyful. I have no room for having anger because the anger I had is the reasons of anger. I don't have it no more.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing else. That was the only thing holding me back.
The things that brought you the anger have gone away.
Gone. I actually overcame them. And money did not help me. Money pulled me worse in it.
Yeah, of course. What were the things that brought you the most anger?
Then the person that know me too well.
Wait, say again?
Then the people that don't know me or know me too well, and that'll actually take away from why you should know me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you gotta, when you angry, you gotta know why you angry and what fuels that anger.
Mm-hmm.
And some people use that as a perk. Me, I rather drained it. I want to drain it.
Mm.
But I want to drain it without selling out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I succeeded on doing that. It's a lot of, I hear it. I just hear it. This is not what I worry about. I just hear people like, yo, you should do this. You should be doing this and that. But it's always my other little sensei in my head saying they have no idea what it took to just sit right here, Waka.
Mm-hmm.
You did what you had to do. So I keep my grounds where I need to be. It's like me coming back out rapping. There got to be some ignorance in it because I got to find out who's ignorant to even grab their ears and grab they back of their neck or their shoulder and turn them this way or who knows. I'm doing God's work, so whatever comes with that is God's work.
Is there anyone that you're angry at?
No.
No one? Even people in the past that have wronged you, that have treated you poorly?
Even the man that shot me, fuck no.
Really?
Could get a job.
You forgive him?
Forgave, I never ever, if I didn't, he'd be dead.
Wow.
In real life. I don't give a fuck about no camera, no rap, nothing. I kill him. But in real life, me right here with my hands, I choke the fuck out of him.
Mm-hmm.
I rip his mouth open. In real life, I'm not worrying about nobody on God. The only reason I'm not scared is because I'm not worrying about people at all. There's nobody on God's green earth that can even pump pussy in my blood. Nobody. And I know that. It's not about being gangster. I don't care who the fuck you are. You got to come with it. So anybody that even come at me aggressive, you have to be a devil.
Mm.
Dude, and that's how I feel. That's how I could sleep. You got to be a demon or a devil. I hear people say they on demon time. I'm on angel timing.
Mm.
I see angel numbers. For everybody that say they on demon time, I see angel numbers. I'm not scared of the devil. Worry about God's wrath. It's a big difference with me. Like, I don't play these games. I would never drive. Matter of fact, I bought a Hellcat, and I had to think to myself, like, what the fuck are you in a car that says Hellcat? So I'm not gotta just play with shit like that. I don't have to dive in dark to see light. Like, that's not Waka. Not saying it's wrong or right, but this is not me. Anything I do, I don't want nobody to be harmed from it. No one. And if I ever brought you harm or bring you harm, please come to me. I promise to God, like, we will get right to the bottom of it. There's no need to get a mass amount of people or even one other person. Just bring yourself. I promise to God, nothing will happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
I promise, bro. I'm just not a sneaky person. I don't know how to be sneaky. I never was like that street-wise. I want you to fucking know I'm coming. Yeah. There's no like, hey, this guy snuck me. No. Bro, I'm a warrior at the end of the day. I want you gotta meet your death the right way with a sword in your hand.
Yeah, straight
That's
up.
my theology. So I wouldn't think like that.
Yeah.
I'm just one of the people that actually lay down in the ground for what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Respectfully and with grace and a smile on my face. So that's just how I feel.
Did you ever look back on any of your early music and be like, damn, this was a representation of myself that I didn't like? This was a little...
I love everything about me.
Really? Even the early work?
For sure.
Not too aggressive,
not
dangerous.
I'm Paru, man. I can never forget that. And can't nobody in the world say, oh, he's a gang member. No. Baby, you can't. If I'm a gang member, you are too. I'm not, man. I don't sit here. I'm just not none of that shit, bro. It's just a part of who I am today. Yeah. It's a part of what I did. Do I regret anything? No. But is it my obligation, my job to go back and show kids or guys or whoever another way by actions, not by words? Because if your mama can't talk to you, who the fuck am I? But my actions were so powerful in my life that I went against the grain. For shit I could have lost my life for. But it was so real that it's like, damn, this nigga is like, that's real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a part of the journey for you.
It actually was. Yeah. And it still is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it was just a piece of the pie. You're not going to change a part of the story.
Yeah. Life is a body of work. You don't want to cut your toes off.
Yeah.
Because the fingernail's black.
Yeah.
You clean the fungus and you keep going.
Yeah, exactly. So all that stuff is a part of you. You're not you don't have shame over none of it.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Only thing I'm shaming is the devil. Telling you, man. When God came in my presence, the devil gave me a high five. That's all I can say.
Are there people in the music industry that have presented themselves to you? You don't have to say names specifically, but people
I'm over people in music.
But are there people that presented you early on when you were first coming up that you could tell was, a negative energy?
I see it now.
Still.
See, I'm just a different kind of rapper, brother. Like, I can't respect people for sending people to do negativity if you scared to do it. I'm just different, bro. As they say in the hood, I can't be around a rich pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, your money is not going to make me do the shit that you are afraid to do. Or you claim you don't have time to do. I never could be that person. I never pay nobody on God's green earth to do anything to nobody. It's taking the joy out of that shit.
Was there people that wanted to collab on songs or do a feature with you that you were like, nah, I'm good, just because of, who they were?
Nah. I don't got time to be collabing, bro. I'm actually working every day since the day I started rapping. I don't have no time to collab. Oh, shit.
You gotta take that?
Yeah. No, it's good. It's just 4 o'clock. It's late.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm fucked.
I'll get you had a late night?
Nah, man, I gotta do shit with my grandmother.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, then in that case, we can circle up.
Yeah, I gotta go with my granny, bro. I love my baby, man.
Yeah.
Big meal. She wants some lima beans and turkey necks and shit.
That's tough.
You're
about to go do that right now?
I think I need to get her lima beans, turkey neck, white rice, cornbread. Yeah, sure.
That's eating good. You gonna go get Chinese food from Kim Po?
Yes, sir.
Up in Queens?
Up from Farmers, my boy. You know it. Down the street, Farmers Pizza is everything.
Across the street from the Grassery?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the spot, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, brother.
That's all I know, man.
Waka, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Genuinely, man. This is dope. I'm a huge fan,
sure,
and I really appreciate you taking the time to come chat with me on my
Yeah,
show.
man. Just stop grabbing booties, man.
It's your fault. It's your fault. Don't blame me for this. Appreciate you, bro.